Last September, Brandon Lopez was shot and killed after a 3-hour standoff with Anaheim police officers who thought he had a gun. He was unarmed and going through a mental health episode.
We're getting brand new details tonight on a dramatic and deadly end to a standoff in Santa Ana. We brought you last night as breaking news.
As I walked under the yellow line and introduced myself, I had my hands up. I gave them my full name. I gave them my title, let them know I was a council member and that this is my district, and that I'm also a mental health professional. And I said, it's my understanding he's been in the car for quite some time. I said, this is a mental health situation that we need to de-escalate. And I said, look, I'm trying to help you guys do your job today. I said, I'm trying to make sure my cousin doesn't get killed. And her response was, people kill people every day, was the exact words. And I just remember feeling appalled by that response. And I pointed at her and I said, but you'll get away with it. And she goes, if you're so concerned about saving people, why don't you tell your neighbors to go inside? And there was children and moms and families watching. And I just said, shame on you. Officers arrived in military gear, in large numbers, rifles out. I mean, once they were on site, we knew that this was going to be fatal. They broke the window to the back of his vehicle. Through the tear gas agent, he was forced out of the vehicle and shot 22 times.
This violent scene playing out hours after a SWAT team was called in for a standoff with a robbery suspect who had led police on a pursuit in a stolen car. Tonight, the city of Santa Ana says the man in the car was Brandon Lopez. He was shot and killed, and tonight we learned he's cousins with Santa Ana council member Jonathan Hernandez.
After shooting him 22 times, they deployed one non-lethal bullet at his lifeless body. So they had the willpower to fire one shot non-lethal after firing 22 lethal. This is a typical case of shoot first, ask questions later. It concerns me that both Santa Ana and Anaheim PD didn't have the inability to recognize a firearm, and that at the end of the day, my cousin Brandon was killed over a water bottle.